Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the SPOTLE puzzle. This is Wordle but harder because there are obstructions in the grid. You can see those black cells, we don't get any information about the letters we put there. This is the M and the D, they might be in the word, they might not be, we just don't know. So what I usually tend to do is try and get as much information about the vowel situation as I can. And this game is hard enough that I don't have to use the A and the I in subsequent guesses if I don't want to. And I don't think I will, because now that I've got two vowels, I'm going to assume, at least to start with, that there aren't any others. So I want to find out about the consonant situation. So let's try some common consonants. Okay, that has not worked at all. Right. What do I want to try next is the question. Fancy. Fancy that. Okay, we've got the N, we're slowly making progress, but I'm sure there's still loads of options. How about Mason? Because that lets me try new positions for the A and the N, as well as trying a couple of new letters. Right. So the N is last, we don't have the S, which is a shame. So it could be... What could it be? That's a very good question. Where is the I going to go? Because with the N being at the end, you'd think maybe it's going to be something like chain with an A-I-N, or plane, I suppose, because we can't use the C. But the I can't be fourth, so there's that idea out the window. So I'm thinking maybe blank I, blank A-N? Or it could be something like avian. That would be horrible. It could be an I-A-N ending. So I want to try if I want to find out if the I is in the middle, and I want to find out if there's a V. The trouble is, if I do both of those things, I'm not going to be able to find out any information from the final letter, because I'm going to have to try knife, or chive rather, or privy. So I'm going to have to put a E or a Y in last, and we've already ruled both of those out. But I really do need to find out about that V. I suppose the other thing I could do is try and find out if it's a V-A-L. Or sorry, if it's got a V, if it's A in fourth, and if it's got an L. So actually I'm going to try navel. No, I'm not, because I can't duplicate the A, because then the A will be grey in fourth, and that won't tell me anything. Because basically if there's only one A... Oh no, navel is actually a great idea, because then if it's avian, that second A will go green. Oh, I still won't know that there's what colour that first A is. Let's just go for navel. Okay, it's definitely not avian, and it's definitely not a duplicated A, because basically it's pretended that this one has been coloured in, so that's why that one is now grey. So we know that penultimate letter is not an I or an A, because green would take precedence. Surely it's not going to be an L, so that means that the letter that I don't have... Oh, it's a G, isn't it? It's just a line. I was going to say the letter I don't have is the letter that goes fourth, but there we go. It's a line. Should have used the G and the L earlier, apparently. So that's yet another 6. That's by far my most common amount of guesses, as you can see, but that's because this is a difficult game. I'm just happy if I succeed at all, and I did. There was only one possible option at the end, but there were 3 possible options before I guessed navel, so I'm glad that I did that to narrow it down at least a little bit. Trouble is, I've narrowed it down to 6 options up here, so really I should have been able to narrow it down a little bit quicker perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, that's the SPOTLE puzzle. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you got on, and bye for now.